Two new text-to-image models have been launched. One you may be familiar with, the other one perhaps not. And not only that, both of them very well may be the cheapest text-to-image models available. Welcome, my name is Rosh, the co-host of the Creative AI Show, where we are two creative guys talking AI. And in this video, I'm talking about Z-Image and Flux.2. Not Flux.2 Pro, just straight up Flux.2. And both of them are very inexpensive to run, whether you're running from an API or you're using something like Fall AI or Hugging Face. So a platform such as Nano Banana Pro is going to run you about 15 cents per image. You'll find Video at 10 cents per image, Seedream at 4 cents per image, and Flux.2 is only just over a penny per image. But there's one more that's even less. The before mentioned Z-Image, which is half a cent. So yes, you could create 200 images for $1. There are some other inexpensive image generators that I'm going to show you. And is Z-Image and Flux.2, are they the absolute cheapest? Well, I'm not 100% sure, because if you go over to somewhere like Hugging Face, well, there are over 96,000 text-to-image models out of the 2.2 million available over at Hugging Face. So if you can find a cheaper one, put it in the comments below. I want to check it out. Now, one thing about Z-Image Turbo is that it really is turbo. Watch this. So here we go. A model in a red dress, gold gloves, and silver shoes walking down a modern city street. Now we're going to stick with about 1 megapixel. And as you can see here, I said it's half a penny per image. Now that's for 1 megapixel. You can of course have larger images. So you will see other image generators that are based off of pixels, while others are based off of images. Like Nano Banana is 15 cents just straight up per image. So we'll have 1 megapixel and we'll do one image and standard 4:3, which is fine. Let's check it out. Run. And there it is. That was real time. That's how fast. And it's exactly what we wanted. Now let's take a look and see what Flux.2 would do with the same prompt. And that was also real time. So you can see that both of them are extremely fast and the quality is good. I'm sure if you run a few of them, you'll find the exact image you want. That if you are trying to use it for social media, for your own video, you want starting points to begin a video, or just need a new subject or character, well, here you go. And you can run a number of different ones, change the prompts until you get exactly what you want. Now that we've used basic prompts with these, let's challenge both of them with some more difficult prompts. And I'll also throw in some other less expensive AI image generators just for comparison. Let's start with an astronaut. Pause to read. And this is what Z-Image gave us. Not too bad. Let's check out Flux.2. And here's Flux.2. Now, neither one of them had the helmet off like requested in the prompt. However, I think I like Z-Image a little bit better. What do you think? Yeah, I think I like Z-Image better. Let's try another one. This is a close-up of Chef hands julienning some carrots, motion blur with a knife, and the strips falling into the cutting board. Here is Z-Image, and this is not julienning carrots. Julienning carrots is actually cutting them in strips. So let's see if Flux.2 gets it right. Yes, and this is what we asked for. This is julienning carrots and the movement of the knife, close-up of Chef hands. So as we can see, it's 1 for 1. Each one did a little bit better. The first one, both of them missed part of the prompt, but this one seems to be right on for Flux.2. Next, we have a spiral staircase. Pause to read. And here we are at Z-Image, and yeah, I like this. It seems to be doing exactly what we wanted. Let's take a look at Flux.2. So here's Flux.2, and no, this doesn't seem to be right. It's actually looks like the books are around the staircase, but not the staircase. So I think Z image won. Let's try this prompt again, but this time with Seedream 4.5, which just came out in the past week and is also relatively inexpensive at 4 cents per image. And here, again, this doesn't matter so much about the megabytes. You have some options here. Auto is 2K, so that's 2 megabytes. So for the comparison, 1 megabyte would have been, well, 2 cents. Let's give it a shot. Not quite as fast. I'll come back when it's ready. And here it is, and wow, we got a cartoon. Now it is correct, but it's cartoonish. Let's try it again. And again, kind of the same image. So I think that Z image kind of won the day on this one. Although I will say that Flux.2 was more realistic in terms of the imagery. Even Z image was maybe a little illustrative here. Let's try another. This should be fun. A transparent anatomical model of a human head profile tiny orchestra performing inside the skull where the brain should be. Let's take a look at Z image. The brain is still there. I guess that's okay. We'll have to see what the other models do and how they handle this, but it is a transparent skull. Yeah, I'm curious. What did Flux.2 do? Flux.2 did more of what I was expecting. The orchestra is replacing the brain, and I think that's what we were going for here. So I think Flux.2 certainly won the day on this one. So I think Flux.2 maybe has better prompt adherence. Doesn't mean it's always creating the best image, but prompt adherence I think is a little bit better, certainly with Flux.2 than Z image. But again, Z image is producing some really nice imagery. Let's see what some other models would do. Back to Seedream 4.5. Okay, here we go. Not too bad at all, except it's not like a real orchestra compared to here. Well, no, maybe these are kind of toy-like people. I guess I didn't notice it before. Yeah, still toy people. Yeah, all around, still we have toy people in the head. Certainly followed the prompt. But, well, you know, we do have part of the brain there still. But I guess that's okay. I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. So let's try a few models on this one with an hourglass. Pause to read. Okay, here's Z image. Okay, I mean, there's, I don't know about a storm above. Let's see how the other ones do. This is Flux.2, and yeah, this is more what I was imagining. How about you? What were you thinking? Let's try another one. Here is Seedream 4.5, and again, we're illustrative. I wonder why we're getting so much illustrative stuff. Is it something that I've checked, a box that I have not checked? Interesting. All right, let's. So here's Seedream, and once again, it's very illustrative. Maybe there's a box that I haven't checked. I mean, this is the platform I used before, and it was doing a great job the other day. Well, we'll test something out. Here is Flux.2 Pro. So we've been testing Flux.2, but this is the Pro version, and it's, well, 3 cents per megapixel. So let's see what happens. Yes, I like this one a lot. I think both of them, Flux.2 and Flux.2 Pro, did an excellent job doing exactly what we wanted, the prompt adherence. Let's try another. This one is Video Q2, and it's 10 cents per image. After this, let's try Nano Banana. Well, this looks great. I think it certainly has more depth. I think it's an excellent image. Let's try Nano Banana and see what happens. So this is the big dog, no pun intended, of Nano Banana Pro, which costs 15 cents per image. And yeah, and there you go. This is why we pay the extra 10 cents or so, because these models certainly have more depth the more you pay for them. But that doesn't mean that something like Z image, which is half a cent, isn't going to do the trick for you. We can create a lot of really nice images for a lot less money for most of the work that we need. It's not going to be as detailed. It may not even follow the prompts quite as well. But at that price, you can certainly play around until you get exactly what you're looking for. The fact is, all the AI image generators are getting really good. Z-Image, Flux.2, although they're less expensive, certainly would have been top of the line, say, maybe a year ago. They just all keep getting better and better and better. And someday, even these half a cent models will probably be really good, maybe as good as the Nano Banana. But we'll keep watching, we'll keep testing. And if there is a platform you want us to test, a model you want us to test, again, put it in the comments below. And if you want to hear more about AI for the creative, check into the Creative AI Show every Monday on this YouTube channel, as well as your favorite podcast location, where we are two creative guys talking AI. I'll see you in the next video.